Welcome back to San Diego. In this episode, we're going to explore Seaport Village, a waterfront shopping, dining, and entertainment complex which opened in downtown San Diego in 1980. And with that, let's go ahead and start the tour. In the past episodes, we've toured Balboa Park, Little Italy, and parts of the Embarcadero in downtown San Diego. Seaport Village is located just south of the USS Midway Museum along the Embarcadero, where we ended last week's tour. There are several parking lots at Seaport Village, and with a minimum purchase of $10, you can get discounted self-parking at $5 for the first 3 hours and $3 every 30 minutes thereafter from Monday through Thursday, and it's $5 for the first 2 hours from Friday to Sunday. The non-discounted self-parking rate is $8 per hour. We start the tour at the west entrance to Seaport Village, known as the Carousel District, walk along the waterfront to the Embarcadero Marina Park and the marina. That's where we turn left and walk through the Lighthouse District of Seaport Village. From here, we'll walk through the village back to the Carousel District and end the tour at the historic Seaport Village Carousel. Alright, we are entering Seaport Village. The harbor here is called Tuna Harbor, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. there is an open-air seafood market taking place on this pier. Just a few steps further is Mike Hess Brewing, a craft brew staple in San Diego with several locations. This is definitely my favorite spot to grab a beer whenever I'm in San Diego. As you can tell, you have some nice views of the San Diego Bay. This time I went with a flight to try several of their beers. They do also serve kombucha and cider, as well as food such as tacos and burritos. We continue our stroll along the Embarcadero. This blue building on the water is currently closed, but it will reopen as a restaurant called Shorebird in spring 2023. They already have locations in Newport Beach and Sedona. This first-class dining experience will feature coastal cuisine, an extensive raw bar, and wood-fired specialties, along with an extensive wine menu, craft brews, and premium cocktails. And then across from here, there's another new restaurant opening in spring 2023 called Saitoon, not sure if I pronounced this correctly, but they will feature authentic Mediterranean and Greek cuisine. As we continue our walk, we encounter the Edgewater Bar and Grill, which was founded in the late 70s and is still family owned. They serve their brunch menu, including breakfast and lunch items, every day until 3 p.m. and then switch to the dinner menu at that time, offering a wide variety of fresh surf and turf. Here we walk past some smaller shops, and in the background you see the two towers of the Manchester Grand Hyatt. I will release a tour of that hotel next week. It's no secret that San Diego has amazing sunny weather most of the year. To protect your skin, make sure to wear sunscreen as you stroll through Seaport Village, soaking in the sun. Raw Elements is an excellent option, especially if you also plan on going into the ocean, as their products are reef safe. I have a link in the description below where you can save 10% if you enter code TTWC. If you're looking for kites or windsocks, the Kite Flight store is for you. And then head over to the Embarcadero Marina Park to fly your new kite. It's also always fun to watch these rock balancing artists. Very impressive to see how they are able to balance these rocks. Now, this is the north end of the park. As we continue, we get to the marina, which is owned by the Marriott Marquis, the curved building you see right here. And then in the distance behind the marina is the southern part of the Embarcadero Marina Park, where the Rady Shell is located. A live concert venue which opened in the summer of 2021, and the first concert this year will take place on June 30th. Alright, now let's turn around, leave the waterfront, and walk back through the village. We passed the San Pasqual tasting room, where you can get wine by the glass, flights, and buy bottles. They use grapes from different vineyards throughout California. At this plaza here, they have live music every weekend from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. We continue through this area called the Lighthouse District. Spill the Beans is located in this building looking like a lighthouse. It's a great spot to grab one of their sustainably sourced coffee and a scratch-made bagel with homemade cream cheese. They also have a location in the Gaslamp Quarter and soon will expand into Mission Valley and Ocean Beach. This is the Indian Trails Gallery, which has a large collection of Native American jewelry, paintings, pottery, rugs, and baskets. Just a few steps further is the Bay Company, a store with gifts, souvenirs, and sportswear. And then right here is Geppetto's, a boutique toy store which has multiple locations throughout San Diego, including Old Town. This area in front of Geppetto's is really nice with this little pond. It's a great spot to relax and watch the ducks. Also, when you come here at night, you can watch a nice light display. If you're enjoying the tour so far and want to support the channel, please hit that subscribe button and click like on the video. That helps me out tremendously, so thank you very, very much. At the northern end of the pond, you'll find the Something Sweet spot to satisfy your sweets cravings with classic throwback candy, saltwater taffy, ice cream sandwiches, and more. If cigars are your thing, then Gran Havana has you covered. Now we walk past Santa's workshop with its seasonal ornaments and lights, and then we get to another plaza with its nice fountain in the center and surrounded by more shops. If you're craving authentic Cajun cuisine such as jambalaya, gumbo, or po' boy sandwiches, Louisiana Charlie's is the spot for you. And then we get to this historic carousel, which has quite an interesting history as it has moved around quite a bit. It was hand-carved in 1895 and had its debut in Dallas, Texas in 1904. In the 1950s, it was moved to the Pacific Ocean Park in Santa Monica, where it operated for about 20 years before being moved to Spanaway in Washington State. In 1979, it was purchased by the Perron family and moved to Portland, Oregon, and was registered in the National Register of Historic Places in 1987. In 1991, it was restored for a 1992 exhibition in Columbus, Ohio, before moving to Burbank, California in 1997. Lastly, it was moved to San Diego in 2004 and has resided in Seaport Village ever since. The carousel features 54 animals and 2 horse-drawn chariots. Rides cost $5. This concludes our tour of Seaport Village. Next week we'll tour the Manchester Grand Hyatt, which is located right next to Seaport Village. In the meantime, check out my other San Diego videos such as the Little Italy and Embarcadero tour. And with that, I say thank you and Dankeschön!